back.
Yeah.
Look at these muscles.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, here comes the popo.
No, actually, I got a quick.
There's a gun in the room. Two, actually.
No, I was gonna bring a change of clothes because I did a quick workout before I came in, but I slept in this morning because I got in late last night. But apparently not as late as Matt did.
No, and yeah,
my
total miscommunication.
Yeah. So I was coming back from Colorado, but Matt's brother was also at the airport and literally there at the same time.
12:30 midnight, like
which is like 1:30 market time.
Total fluff on all our parts.
Yep. So apparently I didn't need to pay $60 for that Uber back home. Although by the sounds of it, I still got home earlier. So,
you did get home earlier.
No, I slept in, got to the gym this morning after, and then came in here for midday. But
I'm just a grinder. I don't miss a day.
I didn't miss a day. I just missed the morning and yesterday.
How did you end up on your day, though? Did you trade it in the morning, or did you not trade till you got here?
No, I traded the morning. Ended up about 2,700.
Woo.
Yeah. Mainly on one or two tickers. Rest of them ended up being like small wins, small losses. But again, we've been preaching it for like the past week. Risk management on point. My biggest loser today was $150. Ooh. Biggest win was 1,000. And yeah, it just felt good.
I
was just gonna say this. It's funny because I know a lot of traders I know like kind of haven't been doing well since the summer started, but I think this action is very similar to like June, July, when things just popped and then dropped, which has been the case with a lot of these, and it's just kind of readapting to that action. Not going for the home runs. Go, what you were gonna say?
No, I traded super small size 2 today. I made like $900. I really only took one trade. I was looking at another one. I can't even remember the ticker.
OCGN?
Anymore. Maybe that was that one. But like one trade, nailed it, built it in the morning, and then just like moved on. And then nothing else really set up for me in the afternoon, so I just didn't trade. Like literally the same story as yesterday if you watched yesterday's small cap recap. So yeah. Before we get into charts, though, there is a link below.
There is a link below.
What are they going to do with the link below?
They're going to click it.
They're going to click the link below. Bowen's doing a free event. It is tomorrow, Wednesday the 13th. Click it, sign up. Like, if you don't love Tim Bowen, I don't even know what you're doing with life. Like,
dude, my mother loves Tim Bowen.
His mother loves
him. My mother doesn't even trade. And so, like, if you trade, I love him more than I think my mother loves him, probably in a different way. But, I've heard a lot of older ladies love, like not older, but like moms. They love Bowen.
Look at the man.
Oh, yeah, I know. He's jacked. He's a manly man. He's a physical and trading specimen.
What a specimen.
Unreal.
But yeah, the guy does like so much for the trading community. He does pre-market prep every morning on this YouTube channel, which is the reason why you should like and subscribe if you're not even watching that. He just goes above and beyond. So like, and he's good. He's really good at it. Like he's not just spewing. He's not just spewing garbage at you either. Like he's giving you good content.
Really, you should like be blessed that this is free information out there. It's shocking.
So, if you've got nothing to do, click the link. If you've got something to do, change your plans. Click the link and check it out. But with that, let's pull up some charts here.
Let's start off with our NTRB, your play this morning. Let me pull up VWAP for you.
Yeah, so this was this one. And funny enough, I actually like initially got this from Bowen on pre-market prep because I listen to it every day because he usually pulls up a stock or two. And like, not that I'm lazy. It's just like he like does my job for me and like finds these stocks. So he was like, NTRB, we're looking for a dip and rip here. And I was like, you know what? That's not a bad idea, Bowen. Yeah. Like, I like that. But I know this style of ticker. Like, it's one of those that's super sketchy. You're going to have these fake outs, right? I don't even know what that is. 9 minutes in the day, 10 minutes in the day.
This one right here.
That fake out candle.
Yep.
10 minutes in the day.
I almost took that one.
I was looking at it and I saw it perk and I was like, I have seen this so many times. Like, I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to wait. And then sure enough, it curled back. And even when it tested VWAP there the second time, I was like, man, like, don't trust this thing. Like, I'm just.
We're both saying in small cap rockets, this is sketchy. This looks like a trap.
This is sketchy. Like, I mean, you sure you could buy it and risk low a day, but like it's sketchy. Like, and this is what a lot of these stocks do in the morning, especially when like this dip and rip pattern has like kind of gotten popular. Is you get these like big fake outs as everyone rushes in and then they slam it on you. Anyways, once that low actually held a higher low, and then we ripped through VWAP. I initially didn't want to chase through VWAP. And then the volume that came in, I was like, oh my God, this thing's going to halt. And so I slapped only 900 shares.
That's all you need.
I didn't go big size, and I was like, this is a chase. So I went 900 shares. How many I ended up filling? Yeah, at 1050, rode it into the halt. sold most of it in the 11:30s post halt, and then held a little bit for the final push. And then once we got that slam, I sold it under, what's that, 1080 roughly?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I think I filled around 1080 for like on the remainder of my shares. So all in all, winning trade. That's basically how I made $900 today.
Yeah, nice. No, I put this out on Twitter the other day because it's like we forget about how much money $500 a day is.
Totally.
Like that's 125 grand a year trading. You know what I mean? It's like, what's that?
Everyone forgets.
Yeah, no, it's so easy because you see all these big numbers and like we're both victims and promoters of the big numbers. Like and then you just chase it and chase it. And like sizing up is great, but this market, sure, everything's been hot. Like this is very volatile compared to what we would have gotten 2 years ago. But more than anything is like people are exponentially sizing up to where this, like you couldn't push that kind of size that fast 2-3 years ago. So it's just good to keep it in perspective. $900 day is rad. It's really good.
It's rad.
It's rad, baby. It's bodacious. It's tubular. I'm feeling good. I had to sleep in. I feel like really sleeping in is like 6:30 for us.
Every time he comes back from Colorado,
I'm a happy person.
He's a new man.
I am. It changes me, man. I love the mountains.
A spiritual awakening.
It is. Oh my God, it's happened every time. You say spiritual awakening, yeah.
Every time.
I go out there like every other month to reset. Let's get into my main trade today was actually TIPT. I've noticed, it shows in my data, like a lot of these, I'm going to call it slower moving, higher price stocks, more like a mid cap mover. This is my style, not like it's for almost 500 mil market cap, 21 mil float. But what I like about them is the risk levels are always pretty tight. And when you time that entry right, you can get big moves. You can also get big slams if you're not careful. But the risk reward is just like, that's kind of my style. So I scalped it out of the open, was not expecting this push. It was a bit more grindy than I was anticipating, but I think my first bid, 2,500 shares here, sold most into this pop. Added here to the remain. I added, or maybe I retook a new position here. This break and sold up into this pop. That was $1,000 out of the gates. And then right here, someone actually alerted this in Small Cap Rockets. Shout out to, I think it's Aubrey. Alerted it right here. I liked this consolidation.
One of our more active members. So.
Yeah, Aubrey. Yes.
Round of applause.
You know what?
The audience. Thank you.
You know
Aubrey.
what? We haven't brought on a guest in a while. Aubrey, if you want to come on as a guest, like sometime in the future, that was fun.
Hit us up in the room tomorrow.
Yeah,
you know where we're at.
We definitely need to do that again. People in Small Cap Rocks like that was so much fun. Like we should do it again. That was a lot of fun. Anyways, we had that again. I think we've talked about this pattern, the perk back over VWAP, consolidate, bought right here through this break, the consolidation, sold up into this push because it wasn't getting enough volume, in my opinion, just to stay in the high of day break. I think this will be a fun third day surge watch tomorrow. Let me pull up the daily chart. Not tomorrow, whatever day.
I can see that.
Yeah, we're testing this breakout area. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm hoping that this is a pretty big gap. So I'm hoping that it can just consolidate tomorrow instead of just break out. But that was a good one. LAC, this was a swing from yesterday for me. Took this trend break as an energy sector stock, consolidating at highs. Had some really baller sells today. I sold this pop here and then end of day here. Those are my only sells on it. I'm all out of the position.
Look at that volume in day. That's wild.
I know. Well, and that was what convicted me to actually hold it. Was I figured this was going to be like a fake top, and then you had the fake support break. As soon as it recovered, I was like, "There's too much volume in there for it not to retest." In my opinion, sure enough, it did. There was a lot of volume. I'm sure I probably sold way early. Like this probably breaks out, but my thought is that it's going to have to consolidate before it just rips through all-time highs. So if I want to get back in, I'll be able to. I was talking to Matt, my thesis, I think energy is going to probably get hot in the next month or two. Price of oil is going up. I'm sure there's going to be pushes from the Biden administration on cleaner energy like there was last year. So I'm keeping them all on watch. OCGN, Matt and I were both looking at this. I missed this morning entry right here, which would have been great. Daily chart breakout. Really nice consolidation. Broke out. This is probably a good watch next few days too.
I love like a dip and rip on it tomorrow.
Yep, me too.
Especially if it gaps up to like 950 and pulls to like 920 or something.
Yep, it'll be perfect. It's not a wildly rangy stock. Oh, yeah.
That was Bryce, everybody.
Sweet
Lord.
Matt, you said you were watching this, didn't take the trade, I believe, right?
Yeah, I didn't take the trade. And in hindsight, like it's fine. Because it went to high a day and stuffed, then immediately back to where I would have entered. I just would have got pissed.
I think this is a higher float. It kind of moves like it.
Yeah, just like it's not like the follow through on the. Makes sense. The follow through on the breakout really just wasn't great.
Yeah, and that was the thing.
That's what you're going to get with these floats. But and honestly, the range you even had on today, 20% on a
200 mil float. That's a lot.
That's pretty good.
But this your classic ABCD setup. A pullback, B. It was more consolidation, but that's always good. Yep. I took 2,000 shares from here, then added another or 1,000 shares here, 1,000 shares here, risking this after that low was set in. I sold into the 930s because higher float, and it already, again, when you have that high float and it already makes this move, I'm not expecting another massive move at the end of the day. That was just a scalp this morning. I actually didn't. I made like $500 on that.
Is that still running?
Which one?
DATS.
DATS? Yeah, we're gonna go look at that. Oh my. You know, this is not a chart you see much. This is called a pump and dump. Like,
literally though, imagine if this squeezes.
It's gonna break.
Insane.
I don't see how it doesn't break out.
Did you see what they were pumping on Twitter yesterday?
Yeah, that they're partnering with Microsoft. It's a lie.
Total garbage.
Total lie. But doesn't matter. If you get enough demand, you get this. I mean, this was really, really. Once I saw this soaking, I was like, this is probably a good watch. Unfortunately, I took it here. Sold into this pop and then took it again here and sold for like a small loss as we cut down there. And you basically just had this like, it never really broke risk levels, but it never looked good. Let me pull up view op here. Never looked great there. That was just so much volume. Someone clearly came in with a ton of shares and I don't see how it doesn't break out, but way too risky for me to buy up here. There's never a good buy on this. First green days normally don't continue to break out. I haven't seen a first green day continue to break out, and I don't even know how
the volume that's coming last 3 days. Though. That's
crazy.
Something's that's just wild.
Yeah, because people lost on CEI and wanted the next one.
That's so crazy.
That like literally is what happened on Twitter.
I know. I can't see how this goes much further.
From a technical standpoint, I can't either.
There's a big short in there from like that wick day. Yeah.
Yeah, but there probably is because that was
so much time to cover though.
Yeah, but again, here's my thought process, right? It's a sympathy to CEI. CEI is getting crushed, and it's going to go back down to like 20, 30 cents. That's the only thing I can think of, man. I don't know, but if it's only buyers, it's gonna crash. If there's a short stuck, probably squeezes, which is just crazy.
We've seen crazier in the last year.
We have, yeah, that's true. We've seen some wild moves.
Crazy.
Anyways, that's about all I've got today. Nice solid day. What are we up together? Almost 4K. 3,600. Yeah. Nice.
We'll take it.
We'll take 3,600, baby. Boom. Boom. Thank you.
All you live audience at home, if you could go click the link. The viewers at home, if you could go click the link.
All of you that just cheered along with our live audience.
Go click the link.
Go click the link.
Just, yeah, like, what do you got to lose?
Honestly, what do you? It's literally free from Bohen. Anything free from Bohen is amazing. He puts out too much information out there. He should charge you for it, but he's putting this out for free, so go do it. Mm-hmm. Go really do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Close this out, Tui.
I have a quote.
Oh.
As the late, great Drake once said, I'm upset. Because I want the market to be hotter.
Cue the cricket noise. Cricket.
I've decided I'm going to start quote. Oh, I've got it. Do you want a better one? Sure. Do you want a better quote to end on?
Yes.
My daddy worked like a mule. With his hands he made. But he always said, keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Tyler Childers. I messed up the first part of that, but I got the chorus right. Keep your nose on the grindstone.
If you're still watching, you really should hit the subscribe button because you're a special person.
No, you know what? This was really good up until the last 45 seconds. But keep your nose on the I'm talking to Matt. Keep your nose on the grindstone, out of the pills, man. You've been scaring me a little bit with, your.
Oh my God. Click the subscribe button, click the like. Thank you for watching, everybody. The duo is back, and we'll be back tomorrow. So
we will be back tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. Hey, happy Tuesday. Woo!
I hope you all enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching the whole thing and being part of the StocksToTrade community. We wouldn't be here without all of you. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Our goal at StocksToTrade is to reach 100,000 YouTube subscribers by the end of the year. So if you like the content we're putting out and you want to hear more, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.